Hey, you know the vibes. Um, I'm doing today. I'm doing the Sun and Aquarius. So, Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It is a air sign, and I know a lot of people like when you see the Aquarius symbol, it's the dude with the jar of water, and he pouring the water out on he pouring the water out, and people are like, oh, it's a water sign. It's a misconception because the air signs are the closest thing. I'm gonna do videos on that one, but the air signs are the closest things um, to humans, to humanity, because they like okay. So you got the Gemini, who they symbol is they got the I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the hieroglyphs, that symbol. But then they also got the symbol of the twins. So it's kind of like the twins. You looking at the air, it's humans, and then you got the Virgo, which is the maiden, which is also a human, and then you have the Libra, which is the scale, and the scale is not necessarily human, but it's a tool to weigh out your things, but the tool was designed by a human. And then you have the Aquarius, which is the man, the human, holding the jar of water, pouring out the water, and water represents emotions. So the Aquarius air, or the Aquarian air, is dealing with this. It's the air sign that's dealing with emotions. Gemini is dealing with communication because Mercury, and whatchamacallit, Libra is dealing with balance. And I think the Libra thing, because if you deal with Libra is the polar opposite of Aries. So when you're dealing with Libra, like Aries will want to do what it's gonna do regardless. A Libra wants to do what the group wants to do, and a Libra can end up getting used by the people around it based on the fact that they're not balanced within what they want to do and what the group want to do. So that's how they can come. That's why I think that's like a tool. It can be used. I'm not saying Libras are tools. Libras are very cool. Like, you could be a very cool Libra, but it's like having that cool energy and not being balanced in between the two. That could lead you to being used by other people like a tool. Um, uh, and then the Aquarius air is dealing with emotions. It's dealing with their emotions. It's dealing with their emotions. That's why Aquarius come off so detached, because they care. It's the humanitarian. So they come off detached and they come off unpredictable because they care, and they probably don't want to get sucked into your care, because an Aquarius, you get them Aquarius that's selfish and like reckless, but like an Aquarius for the most part might give you everything to try to do everything to try to help and support you as much as they can, but they don't want to end up getting you. They like when you get past that wall of intellect, or that wall of intellect, or I know this Aquarius use like the humor. Like, once you get past all that and you get to their emotional soft spots, they're very giving. They're actually very giving and very loyal people, because they're pulling from the opposite sign of Leo, but they put up that wall. They put up the humor wall, and the humor wall, and the intellect wall, and the detached wall, because they some of them can be extremely attached, and they have a hard time dealing with their own emotions too. So when you have a hard time dealing with your own emotions, sometimes like how they detach from the situation, like internally, that might be how they detach from themselves too, because they don't deal with their emotions, or they share that thing with Virgo, where Virgos, and they think their emotions. They don't feel their emotions. Like an Aquarius might think their emotions. They might not actually feel it. Because if you feel your emotions, you might end up having an outburst, or you might end up having, an outburst, or you might end up, you know what I'm saying, an outburst of sadness, rage, pain, all type of stuff, and you